It's a middle of April and it's kind of droll. Luckily for me, I have a cinnamon roll. Strawberry shortcake makes me wanna cry, and Kit Kat cookie can't just say goodbye. Brownie Dippers, oh, what a surprise. Glorious frosting that just opened my eyes. Enough chit-chat, let's watch Ben Marathon back.
First up this week, the brand new Brownie Dippers. This is a cup of rich, bite-sized, dippable brownie pieces sprinkled with powdered sugar, served with a side of smooth fudge topping and chocolate sprinkles. Next up, we have the cinnamon roll. This is a vanilla sugar cookie topped with cinnamon streusel and swirled with vanilla cream cheese frosting. Next up, the okie doke of the week. This was supposed to be the Reese's peanut butter skillet cookie, and they dropped the ball on that and gave us this wafer cookie featuring Kit Kat. This is a classic cookie filled with crunchy Kit Kat pieces, topped with a pool of milk chocolate and more crushed Kit Kat pieces on top. And now, not to be confused with the strawberry cheesecake cookie, the Strawberry Shortcake Cookie. This is a cakey cookie, as you can see, very big on the bottom there, topped with a silky whipped cream, freshly chopped strawberries, and a house-made strawberry jam. All right, we got another week at Crumbl and another just me. Family's all working, and today's my random day off, so we're making it work. We're going to talk about the okie doke of the week. Was looking forward to having a Reese's peanut butter skillet, and walked in there and was like, oh my goodness, all they have is Kit Kat. So I guess we're going Kit Kat. I'm not a big fan of their Kit Kat cookies, but we will see if this one tastes better. Got a bit of the crunch of the Kit Kat. Cookie tastes fine. Unfortunately, Kit Kat for me is just kind of a wafer flavor. Got a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of dough. If you're a fan of Kit Kats, you will probably love this. I like Kit Kats, but for me, the thing about a Kit Kat is the crunch. This cookie doesn't have a crunch. If it had, maybe, I hate to say it, even if it was a little bit thinner, maybe it would have more crunch. But as far as the cookie goes, not a lot of taste, getting a little bit of chocolate, but not a lot of extra Kit Kat flavor. So, unfortunately for me, this was not a good replacement for the Reese's. On to the cinnamon roll. Hopefully they have enough cinnamon to icing topping here. Got a little bit, looks like we got it nice and covered, so here we go. A lot of cinnamon in that one. The good thing is it's not like just a straight cinnamon. It feels like a cinnamon-sugar combination. The icing is really good on top. It reminds me of having a Cinnabon Cinnarol. It's really good. This time they actually put enough cinnamon to icing ratio to make it actually taste like a cinnamon roll. So overall, I'm really happy with that one. They finally did what we were asking. Next up, the strawberry shortcake. And I just want to show you. This thing looks like a loaf of bread. Literally a loaf of bread. Now, if they were able to kind of like cut this off and put the cream cheese and the strawberry up on top there, I think that'd be better. But man, that looks like a loaf of bread. Let's dive in. Tastes like a loaf of bread. That cookie is way too thick. The whipped topping and the strawberry is always really, really good. But they killed it with that just big, fluffy, airy piece of bread cookie. Bring that thing down a notch, put more whipped cream and strawberry on top, and you have a winner. As this one sits, not so good, too much bread. Rethink that one, Crumbl, please. And now for the Brownie Dippers. So what I did is I didn't want to like plow into them. I wanted to make sure that the rest of the family has their bit. In ours, it actually had 8 little Brownie Dippers, so that's perfect for each of us. It's 2 apiece. I went ahead and put a little bit of the fudge frosting on top there, which we've been asking for forever, so that's great, and some chocolate sprinkles. So here we go. It's an okay brownie. They've done better brownies. I think with them, the thicker the brownie, the better it tastes. Has more of a gooiness to it. This one is not as hard as a Little Debbie brownie. It's a little bit softer, but it doesn't have a ton of brownie flavoring because it's so thin. The fudge icing on top is really tasty. Like I said, they can just sell that by itself, and that is terrific. And the little chocolate sprinkles add a nice touch to it. So overall, not a bad little dessert. Now it's time for some milk. Today, feeling a little bit Epcot-y, so cheers. Down the hatch to Epcot. Now we got to deliberate with myself. I thought this was going to be very, very easy because I'm usually not a fan of the Kit Kat ones. But surprise, the Strawberry Shortcake with its humongous bread piece is number 4 this week. Way too much cookie to topping ratio. That cookie really wasn't a cookie. Like I said, it was a piece of bread. I felt like I was eating a big, like a baguette without it being too hard. But that was just way too much cookie. So that's why that is number 4. Coming in at number 3, not a surprise, that's going to be the Kit Kat. Kit Kat's supposed to be crunchy, wafer-type cookies. This has some chocolate flavor. It has some Kit Kat flavor, but it doesn't have that crunch that you're looking for when you're looking at a Kit Kat. So that's why this one rates number 3. Coming in number 2, surprisingly, the cinnamon roll. Usually, Crumbl does not do enough cinnamon. They kind of sprinkle it with cinnamon and then put some icing on top. This time they have like a cinnamon sugar concoction that they kind of smeared all over it and then put the really yummy icing that they have on top. Really surprised that that one was as good as it was, so that's why cinnamon roll is number 2. And number 1, the brand new concoction of the Brownie Dippers. That can be a lot of fun because you have lots of pieces of brownie. You've got that fudge frosting. The fudge frosting is what put it over. If it was just the brownie by itself, it would rate a lot lower because you have that fudge frosting that we've been asking for a while that goes on the chocolate cupcake from last week. And then you add the sprinkles. This makes for a fantastic dessert. And that's why Brownie Dippers are number 1 this week. Now, coming next week, barring any weird shakeups like Crumbl's been known to do, we got 4 flavors, 3 of which we've had before and 1 brand new. So the 4 that we have is the Kentucky Butter Cake Cookie. This one's kind of hit or miss. It's a sugar cookie, but it's got some Kentucky glaze. They really need to overload the glaze to give you that delicious taste to it. Otherwise, it's just another sugar cookie. We have one of our favorites returning, churro cookie. Crumbl knows how to make that churro icing, and it's fantastic. And putting it on that cinnamon sugar cookie, really, you cannot go wrong with that one. That one, just off the top, is usually number 1, but we'll see what the other ones are. We have another Biscoff coming. It's a Biscoff Tres Leches cake. So you have your normal Tres Leches cake, and they have all the Biscoff topping on top. So we'll see how that one is. It's usually not my favorite because their cookies and cream Tres Leches is much better. But the other one they have, the brand new one for next week, is going to be the white chocolate raspberry cheesecake cookie. That's a mouthful. Looks like a chocolate cookie. It's got some cheesecake topping on top. And then it's got some raspberry sprinkled with some chocolate dust. So we'll see how those flavors should work really well together. So hopefully that one is a fantastic one. But let me know, what are you more excited about? The flavors that we have this week or the ones coming next week? Let me know in the comments. And that's going to do it for the middle of April week of Crumbl cookies. A lot of things going on out there. Crazy weather. Major League Baseball's in full swing. Hopefully your team is doing well. Go Dodgers. We got the playoffs for the NBA and the NHL, so hopefully your teams are still in it. And this week we've got, you guessed it, NFL draft. So hopefully your team gets exactly what they need to move along. Will the Bills finally do something right? Who knows? But as far as this week's of cookies are concerned, Ben Mayer done that. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate you watching it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Been there, done that, like
like and subscribe to Ben Mayer Done That.